is a treat today. An early top 10 matchup. Both these teams thinking national championship down the line, trying to make a strong case today. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, an alumni stadium, home field for the Boston College Eagles. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the 9th-ranked team, the Boston College Eagles. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Notre Dame will kick it off to get us underway. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Boston College's offense will get the first swing today. Well, Kirk, no surprise. You get these two teams on the field, and it's tight and competitive right to the finish.
Well, Chris, the last time these two teams met, remember, it came down to the wire, the very final few minutes. Sure hope we get another one like that today.
The offense with 3 tight ends now on first down, trying to create a mismatch. Hand off to the back. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Boston College getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And on the carry, he's heading left. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's going down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Ball handed off. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
This defensive coordinator better make some adjustments. This back is on fire to start this game. You better start committing those safeties down, overloading that line of scrimmage, because this back is physical, he's got speed, and he is tough to bring down.
Looks like Boston College will have the first down. And now from the pistol formation. Off the play fake on first down. On the run here, lets it go. Pass complete on a crossing route. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. A completion makes it 2nd and short. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. Defense not fooled on the toss play. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage. They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. BC has moved into the red zone. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout when they check it out. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. They'll return it from inside the 5. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. So Notre Dame's offense out there for their first possession. We've got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he was through the football on time. He didn't try to do too much.
found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. It's going to be tough for the visitors today. Hunt over the middle. It's Lawrence. Tackle made after a big gain.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The intensity, Kirk, already evident this kind of rivalry game. Look, he played one of the biggest rivalries there is in Ohio State and Michigan. What was different about that?
Yeah, I think the emotions are flying around early, right? I think the team that's able to get down and just kind of settle in and play football is the team that jumps out to an early advantage. I always talk to Nick Saban about it. He's been in so many big rivalries as a coach. And he says, hey, what am I supposed to do? Get them more fired up when we play against an Auburn versus playing against a Mississippi State? No, we're going to be the same team.
Looking to throw it deep. Oh, the pass is picked off. He could go. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent a deep shot right down the middle. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat. So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
We'll look to throw it here on second down. Signs the quick throw. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. That's a design quarterback keeper. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. And here comes the punter onto the field. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. There's some space around the 30. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field.
Illegal block.
And the big play wiped away. That's a costly flag on the offense. And there's the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. Boston College has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Hands off to the left. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's a short completion of the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long
end zone ahead. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Boston College. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Back in motion now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Has the first down and more. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made. Room to run here. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Bringing pressure. On the trap him for a sack.
Well, today's middle linebacker has to have the ability to cover, to be able to be a great run stuffer. Also, the ability to blitz and get after the quarterback. There's an example of it right there. These guys are becoming more and more athletic every year in college football.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but need this crucial conversion right now. Going to throw it on 3rd and very long. A change of direction. Oh, he jukes him again. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Lawrence. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. High completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback keeps the football. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. He's tackled just short of that first down marker. Good job by the defense. Notre Dame looking to convert on 4th down here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Touchdown, Irish. A great catch and run for 6. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
The turn begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. He's running out of time here. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
There's the handoff. Only a small gain, but now looking at 2nd and 9. You know,
in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Bring him down short of the goal line, but it's 1st and goal from the 2. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. And they're trying to punch it in here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Defense spends their 2nd timeout to try to regroup. Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no, they're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
Defense has smothered the running game. Now what's the call on 3rd down and goal? They'll ride the back again here. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Eagles.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he sets out at the 10. Takeaway that sets up his offense in great position.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
So the BC offense is back out on the field now. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Boston College.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Extending the play now. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. 1st and 10 now, the football placed exactly at midfield. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. He's looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
He'll hand it off. Nowhere to run up the middle.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Returner is brought down. Gets a starter in the next drive. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? And now the handoff. As the first down is still going. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Right there at the line, no gain.
Hey, the fullback's known to block the entire game. Number one, he's in the game. That's huge. Number two, they're actually utilizing him. They didn't pick up any yards. I just love to see the attempt to get him the ball.
Running play called on third and short. Breaking free at the 35. Now here he goes. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. Momentum really building up. For this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. He's going to return it from near the goal line. What a stiff arm. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. The Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He's got the first down and still motoring. He's in the clear. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Grab down the middle. It's Lawrence. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Notre Dame. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop them at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. Ball handed off. Breaks into the clear. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a second down now. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 38. Second down, we're going to throw it. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Looking deep down the right side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Quarterback looking to scramble.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
The wide receivers got it on a shovel pass. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Now they call a run. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Has his tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Here we go, 4th down. They'll try to run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. And it's been an old-school ground game duel. These running backs have been putting on a show so far today. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They're going to run it here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 36.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Can they pick up the first on the ground? Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And he's going to heave it deep right down the middle. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a first and goal inside the 10. Coming up, second down and goal. Applying for the touchdown on the right side. Solid tackle, able to get him down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. They've moved it to the 3. Now it's third and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent third down offense. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. First down. We're going to throw the football. He'll try a pass here. That's caught. It's Lawrence.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Caught quickly. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play.
Breaks into the clear. Out past the 30. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
He gets into the end zone again. Had enough juice after the long touchdown to score on the two-point conversion. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Boston College offense back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? The quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they go with the dagger concept here on this play, but unfortunately the quarterback could not get it to his intended target running on that vertical route.
They'll run it here. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here,
he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Working clock with the ground game. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. He'll hand it off. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Boston College needing to convert on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
Well, here we go, Chris. Talk about a game-changing play by this defense, maybe a momentum-stealing play. I mean, there's still work to be done here, but this defense has given their offense a shot to maybe get back into this game.
They finally make the stop, but the offense threatening now. First down to the 27.
Well, at least they're starting this drive off with some positive yards. They need to be able to put this ball in the end zone, get a two-point conversion, get the ball back, and then get another touchdown and another two-point conversion. So you're still within a couple possessions. They need to get the ball down the field, and they got to go in a hurry.
Quick throw to the left side. Touchdown, Irish. They finish off the scoring drive. Score the touchdown, but need a two-point conversion to make it a one-possession game. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. A very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
You know, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about the...
And it's a sack. The two-point try fails, and they can't get into that deficit any further. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. But they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. So the BC offense is back out on the field now. That last possession, they got stopped on fourth down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. First and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. So second down after the incompletion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. First down and more. He's still running. They've got him down, but the offense gets the first down they needed to just run the clock out. Boston College getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Well, Kirk, based on the rankings, this technically is an upset. We just watched two really good teams slug it out, and the team that came in lower ranked picks up the W.
Well, I can't believe you said slug it out. That's a first from you, but I agree. Two ranked teams going head-to-head. Really a fun game to watch, and now let's see how they respond after the results of this game. That could be very interesting to their season.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.